Hello, hello, hello! My name is Chantsy and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to learn how to get this look. Particularly, I'm going into details on how to do a beautiful smoky eye, and I've got some tips and tricks up my sleeve. I've been doing a lot of research, watching a ton of videos, talking to a ton of experts, and asking them, what do you have to do to achieve the beautiful, well-blended smoky eye? Most of this face is brought to you by NYX. They invited me to do a little shopping spree in their store, and actually I'll show you guys what products I used. So the shadow palette that I purchased and that I did this look with is the Ultimate Shadow Palette in color Warm Neutrals. I also got this peach blush that you'll see in the vid. I bought this little brush, number 29. You'll see my genuine reaction when I use it. This lippy is my favorite. It's called Amsterdam. This is a peach concealer meant to hide dark circles or any veins under my eyes. I used a little bit of this. Worth the Hype mascara. This is in brown. They were sold out of the black because it's that popular. And the Born to Glow face primer. And last but not least, not featured in this video, is the liquid liner, which is absolutely fantastic. It's called Epic Ink Liner. So I will link all the products in the description below. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. All right, let's get started, guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is prep my face. I bought this primer. It's called Illuminating Primer. So the illumination in this is very, very minor, and it blends right into the skin. But I'm a girl that always looks for hydration, so I really like primers that are more hydrating than mattifying or when they blur out the pores. That's not the type of primer that I go for. Now that my face is primed, I'll be putting on a little bit of foundation. Because I don't have any NYX foundation, I'm just going to prepare my face with regular foundation, and then I'll be back with some more NYX products. I used the Glossier Skin Tint in color Dark and a little bit of Healthy Mix foundation because these are a little bit darker, so they're perfect for the summer, and I didn't want to get more foundation. I needed to finish like my stash before I got more. So anyways, that's why I didn't buy, and I don't have any NYX foundation. So when I went to NYX, they were featuring their new like 45 shades of foundation, but that one was high coverage and matte finish, which is not the style of foundation that I use. So I opted out of that, and I'm gonna wait for them to release, I think it's a new BB cream that's coming out closer to Christmas time. So stay tuned. That's what I wanted to get. So that's why I'm using another product for my foundation today. One of the things that I was looking for when I went into NYX was a sort of color correcting concealer. And I found this thing, and I was told to get the peach color because that would counter, I have like blue veins under my eyes. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit of that on here. It doesn't have the most coverage, but I think it'll do the trick. So this little guy is a peach color, and it's color Light Dark Circle Concealer, DCC02. Now I'm gonna bronze my face using Hotel Hairs from Tarte. Again, it's not a NYX product, but I had so many bronzers, I didn't want to get another one. My shopping trip was all about things that I needed in my kit. This way I knew I was going to use them. Okay, for blush I'm going in with NYX Paint the Town. It's a beautiful light peachy pink color. I was looking for something a lot paler because the blushes that I own are very pink and almost magenta, but I wanted something soft and light for when I lose my tan. For brows, I'm just going to brush them with a clear brow gel. This one is from Benefit. The focus of today's look is really going to be my eyeshadow because I got a new NYX palette, and it's gorgeous. Love the colors. I'll show you guys in a sec. So this is the Ultimate Shadow Palette. These are very warm colors, lots of browns, taupes, burgundies. There's a mix of matte colors and a mix of shiny colors, which is perfect for, it's like the only palette that you need. Love these tones. I've been practicing my smoky eye. I've been watching tons of videos because I wanted to refine it. I wasn't happy with the blending and like how it was creasing. So the first thing is I'm gonna use eye primer. I don't use it every day, but I find if you're gonna go it all out and do a nice eye, you gotta use primer. This one is from Too Faced. It's called Shadow Insurance, and it sure as hell is. I'm gonna bring it all the way up because we are going all the way up. I'm all the way up. Okay, you guys know I love to like share some tips and tricks with you as I'm doing my makeup. I was talking to a MAC girl because I went and bought, oh, this is a new brush and I love it. I had to ditch my old one because it was basically done. The fallout was really bad on it. So this is a new MAC brush. I love it. So when I was at MAC, I had a little chit chat with the girl. We became, you know, instant besties as per usual. And then I was asking her, like, I wanted to refine my look because I wasn't happy with the blending. And I mean, this is so stupid. I used to do this all the time, but it's because she basically recommended filling in the entire brow with a very light color. And I used to think that step was like excessive, but really it helps with blending. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna take this light color here and just go all the way up. Yeah, initially I was like, why do I need this? It's just like extra color for nothing, but it's for blending. And it makes sense because it makes the whole lid the same texture, so it like melts in. Duh. It's important to know what you're doing if you're gonna cut corners. It's okay, I'm learning with you. Alright, so I have that plain color all over my lid. The next step, so basically you need 3 colors. All over the lid, we're gonna have a transition color in the crease, and then you can go with a dark color. I'll probably end up using a whole lot more just because we're having fun, but that's like the fundamental. You need 3 colors. So we had the nude all over the lid. Then I want to choose something, I mean, I've got tons of options here. I could do something like this, or like that. But essentially, you're looking for a matte color, like a taupey. I'm going to go with this one and you'll see what I mean. And you need a fluffy brush, and you basically need to blend softly and create that first line, like that first definition. That was another thing. I think my hand was like really heavy, and now I'm going in a little bit lighter, but essentially you want to do a swoopy back and forth motion and then just keep adding those layers. Another tip is that using warm tones for transitions is what makes the blending look seamless and just more natural and less stark. Because when we use cool tones like grays and silvers, they don't blend in the skin, but if you blend it with a taupe, you'll get that perfect transition. Okay, now I'm going to go in again. So I used this little darker taupe color. And you actually don't want a heavy line here. That's not what we're doing. We're creating a gradient. Okay, next I'm gonna go with this really sort of burgundy brick color. For this I'll use a tighter brush and a little bit smaller and more defined. And I'm just gonna slowly pat it on to the lid. And I'm doing it more in a half circle shape like that, following the shape of my eyelid, because I want to leave room to blend it up. I'm all the way up. We gotta blend it up. Actually, I'm glad I used this color because I'm gonna darken it even more, but anyways, so we're just slowly getting darker here. And I'll save this really dark one for later. So we're going to take that blender brush again and soften the line between this burgundy color and the taupe color. And what I'm learning is that blending is 100% the key to a successful, well, blending, primer, and filling the lid. Those would be my 3 tips. Okay. So you basically blend and then you keep adding color. Blend and keep adding color. And I could, if I was being sassy, which I will be, I'll take like this color, which is sort of it's like a mix between that and that tone. I'll just dab it and use it to blend it some more. Ooh, yes. J'aime ça. Personally, I avoid getting too dark in the inner corners of the eye because you want it bright and open so that it just like, it's more flattering, right? Okay, so we're gonna keep packing on the colors. So what's next? You know what, I wanna go a little bit more red and then maybe a bit of the brown. I'm picking up some of this brown just to deepen it some more. But I'm gonna keep it like on the outside of the eye. It's important if you do something on one eye, do it on the other eye. I don't know how girls do the like one eye and then they match it. Oh, I would suck at that. But I think it's because I usually do like a bonanza. Do you see how we're getting that gradient? And you can choose how dark you want the lid to go. I even just took 3 colors right now. So I went bing, bang, boom. I'm keeping it right at the edge here. So tools for these smoky looks, right here. You need a blender brush and then something a little bit more defined. Oh yes, I like how this is turning out. I want to deepen it some more. I'm gonna grab those dark colors. Okay, I'm quite happy with this. I'm gonna do the bottom of my lashes now. So this little brush I picked up at NYX, it's number 29, and I bought it so that I could smudge out the bottoms. It's very, very soft, so I hope this works. So for the bottom lash, I always like to go a little bit on the red side, so I want to pick up some of this orange, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more brown like that. Let's see. Ooh, I like it. It is soft, people. It is soft. You know what's weird too? The NYX brushes have this like triangular shape to them. And at first I was like, ugh, this is weird. But it's comfortable. Look, your fingers just fit right in there. Ooh, j'aime. J'aime. Yeah, this is really, really good. Damn, I wish I knew about it before. Again, when I go in the bottom of my lashes, I'm not getting in there too much because I find it makes my eyes look more droopy because they are a little bit downset. Alright, so I picked up this little technique from Jaclyn Hill. I know we all love to hate her, but I loved how it turned out. So I'm going to pick this color up again. And essentially, she smokes out the bottom lash, but she brings it down farther using almost like a mirroring effect. Sometimes I find it's a bit intense, but I think it's beautiful. It looks really cool. I find it evenly distributes that smokiness around your eye. I really love it. And then with mascara, it's gonna look crazy. Okay, the final touches, I'm gonna take the shiniest white I can find, which is this guy here, and I'm gonna go in the inner tear ducts. Lighten that. Put a little bit under the brow bone. And for that final finishing touch, I'm gonna grab my my ring finger, and I'm gonna take this really shiny pink, like rosé color, and I'm just gonna dab it in the center of the eye. That's when you get that shiny glow look. It just finishes the look so nicely. You don't need to do this step, but love it. You could also use like a golden color, but I like this one because you don't lose the darkness of that smoky eye. I'm gonna finish the look using Worth the Hype, the most famous mascara at NYX. They actually, it's so famous that they can never keep it in stock, so they didn't have black. I'm gonna use brown today. One product that I did purchase and I didn't use today is the liquid liner. It's amazing. I really enjoyed it. I do recommend using it with a primer though, because I actually cried that day. I can't remember why. Something emotional happened. And it did leak a little bit, so I think using a primer would really get it dry. Okay, we'll just finish the look with lips. This is my favorite color. It's called Amsterdam. I had finished it before, so I restocked on my trip. So typically I wouldn't mix a bold lip with a bold eye, but I wanted to use up all the products that I got on my little shopping spree. There you go. There's the finished look. What do you guys think? Do you think you'll attempt the smoky eye? Were the tips helpful? Let me know if they were, and let me know in the comments down below what was your aha moment or what tip was the most valuable to you. As always, if you reached this far into the video, I'm always super grateful that you guys came and watched. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up, a big like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's the big circle here, or you can watch more videos in this box right here. Thanks again for coming, and we'll see you again in the next video. Bye!